Hey everybody, it's Professor Parish, and welcome to week 2 of English 109. I hope your first week back to SIC has been wonderful, that you're settled in, that you're kind of getting the hang of things as far as classes and schedules, and that all that is going great. So this video for this week is simply going to be to go over what our assignments are for this week and to hopefully answer any questions that you have about how to submit assignments and to access them, things like that. So with that being said, I'm going to minimize myself down here. I am now down here in the corner and we are on our 109 page. I've actually put this into student's view. So what this is that as an instructor, I can show myself what the page looks like to all of you because my version is a little bit different. So if you've not watched the introduction video, just a quick plug, make sure to watch it here. I'm going to be putting in the announcements this week's video, and also in the resources there's going to be a link as well. So let's go to assignments and kind of see what is due this week. As I post this video, it is still Sunday, so week 1 assignments are still due. That would be the discussion forum due tonight. Please make sure that you get this assignment finished by 11:55 p.m. Our discussion forums close every Sunday night at 11:55. So let's look at week 2. So the only assignments for week 2 are to watch this video that you are watching now, and then also to read in our English skills textbooks chapters 3 and 4. Now, in our textbook, you may think that this is a lot of reading because it does say here page 48 to 107. However, when you actually get into chapters 3 and 4, you are going to notice that much of those chapters are dedicated to practice assignments, they're dedicated to examples. There's not actually a whole lot of reading involved. It's mostly just review, and then they're going to talk to you about the activities that are due. So don't get discouraged by it looking like there's a lot of reading. It's really not bad. Trust me, I have gone through this textbook. The readings are not terrible. Otherwise, I wouldn't assign so much. So that is due for this week, and just make sure to look through those pages, see what the terminology is, see what it's about, because you will eventually have a test over this material, and I don't want it to come out of left field and you be like, I don't know what this is about. Just kind of review your terms that are in chapters 3 and 4. The 2 main assignments due this week are 1, our discussion forum, which I'll show you real quick in a moment, and also our textbook activity number 1. We are going to have 5 textbook activities throughout the semester, and this is the first one. So it will be due Sunday, and then let me pull up. So if I go to the link for textbook activity number 1, there is a link right here. So I'm going to click on it so I can see the assignment. And it's going to pull up right here. So all this assignment is going to page 32 and 33 in our textbook. And then you are basically going to highlight your answers. So whatever you think the answer is. So when you start work on a paper, do you typically do any pre-writing? I'm going to say sometimes, because honestly, sometimes I pre-write, sometimes I dive right into an assignment. It really depends on how knowledgeable I am about the topic and how much research I have to do. So I'm going to say sometimes. So I just basically move my mouse over my answer. This box should pop up. This is the highlighter, the little marker here, and I'm going to click highlight, and that's going to be my answer. Now if you don't want to highlight, I'm going to undo that, then that's fine. You can also click in the little box and type in like an X or something like that. Just something simple. Alright. So basically this whole entire assignment is just asking you questions about your own writing style. Most of them are short answer. They're just, do you do this or that? I want to kind of gauge as the instructor what your writing preferences are based on your answers for this week's assignment. So that's kind of the whole point of this first textbook activity. There's really not a wrong answer as long as you answer all the questions and you give honest feedback. So you should get 100% on this assignment as long as you do it and turn it in. That being said, how do I turn in my assignments? So if your assignment has a Dropbox, which is basically anything involved with this kind of thing right here. Then when you click on it, you'll have the link that'll show you the activity. And then this is where you upload your file from the computer. So I'm going to click Upload File. Now you'll notice this does not instantly, when I click Choose File, it doesn't instantly go to my computer, which is going to throw some people off because they're going to say, what are these assignments? I don't know what this is. What this online software does for SIC, which I kind of like a lot, is that it actually saves all of your assignments. So this is great because, one, you can upload an assignment once it's saved here and it's saved. So you don't have to be at your computer to see the assignment. You can pull it up anywhere, which is nice. And two, it's handy if you need to go back to an assignment and revise it, like if you work on our writing assignment and you want to revise that paper, you can pull it up here and bring it out and revise it and not have to be at home on your computer. So, however, in order to get these assignments to even show up, I've got to go to this box up here that says Upload. So when you get this window popped up, you'll see this Upload box. Go ahead and click it. This is going to let you choose from your computer. So I could say grammar sampler. I'm going to do the syllabus instead. And it's going to ask if I want to overwrite, and I'm going to say yes because this file already exists. When it's finished uploading, you'll notice this little blue button will pop up. So I did upload, I chose the file off my computer, it's uploaded, I can do insert, and now you'll notice the file is right there. I can label it if I want. I would definitely make sure to save your files under a certain name so that you know you're uploading the right file. And then once I've labeled it, I'm going to do Add File. And it's going to show that if I'm finished, to go ahead and turn it in. And I'm going to say yes, I'm ready. Okay, so it will now show that I have turned this file in. My review is not yet graded. So if you accidentally turn in the wrong file, it's not a big deal. Just email me and let me know and say, hey, Ms. Parish, I accidentally clicked on this file. It's not right. Can you reopen the Dropbox for me? And as long as it's before the due date, I'm okay to do that. How do I know that I turned in the wrong file? Well, you'll notice this is a link now, so I can actually open this up here and make sure that my file is the right one that I submitted. And I would highly encourage you to do so, because a lot of times you may accidentally click the wrong file and not realize it, but if you open this back up once you've submitted it, you can double check yourself. So I'm going to click to return to the assignment list, and you'll notice it now says that my textbook activity is complete and it's awaiting grade. Once that checkbox is there, that means that you've done the assignment, it's turned in, you're good to go. All right, so that's the textbook activity. The other thing is our discussion forum for week 2. So I'm going to go here. Week 2 is just talking about brainstorming and about writing. Again, these are all very opinion-based questions. I like a lot of opinion-based questions for discussion forums because I think it helps to create a better dialogue. And I'll notice we've already had some people post to the discussion forum. So kudos. Good on you. But anyway, your discussion forum posts are due by Friday night, and then at least 2 responses to peers are due by Sunday night. And that's pretty much it. So, do you have any questions so far with the class? Is everything going smooth? I try to get kind of a slow and steady start to the course and just build from there, just to give everybody time to get used to the assignments, to the setup, get used to attaching and uploading files, just to kind of make sure everybody is comfortable. So, that's all for today. For week 2, I am going through your discussion forum posts right now. I'm really enjoying them. It's awesome to meet you all. I love that we have so many different backgrounds and interests. I think that's going to make for a really cool class this semester. So, as always, if you have questions, feel free to let me know. Email me, call me, stop by my office, whatever works for you, and I will do my best to answer your questions. Until then, I'll talk to you guys in week 3. Have a wonderful week, and see you all soon.